Hey guys, it's Miss Guy, and we have arrived to session 9. So just to get you a little excited, there are only 15 sessions in this course, so we are absolutely more than halfway. And the new content, or the textbook content, I should say, will complete itself next session. So session 10 is the last session that we will do textbook content before we jump into our book study of The Other Westmore. So if you want to break it up into textbook and then readings, we are almost done. All right, so this particular session focuses on economic issues, stressors, and family crisis. And so you're going to see portions of chapter 13, the employment and relationship chapter, and chapter 14, stress, crisis, and resilience in relationships. You'll see both of those assigned, and portions of the quiz questions from both of those chapters assigned as well. When you jump into the textbook, I hope that you can go into this textbook reading, not expecting to be scared to death of what is going to happen when I have my own family unit or all the bad things that could happen in my current family unit, but looking at it as a way to learn what to do best and how to handle things that may be challenging. One thing that I love to talk to students about is making sure that you are ready to take on the economic pressures, the stress, the emotional needs, and the ability to handle a crisis before you move into building a family unit. Sometimes when we move into family units that are strained, or we start off a family unit in a strained situation, it's hard to get caught up. It's hard to get emotionally stable or financially stable after we've already began that family unit. So if you have the ability to make sure that all of that is stable before you move into creating a family unit, that is always best. If you find yourself in a family unit that is facing economic issues, different types of stressors, whether that be emotional or physical or any type of crisis situation, hopefully these two chapters are going to give you some tips and tricks for managing those types of issues. When you finish reading chapter 13 and 14 and taking those quizzes, you are going to complete the economic hardship inside the family journal. This is going to ask you to watch Catherine Conger's video on how economic hardship gets inside the family. And this is one of those things where I say, see, it's great if we can do what we can to prevent something like this from happening. And here are some things that we might need to do if this occurs inside of our family unit, because you can't prevent everything. So after you watch this video, you are going to answer the 3 questions that are posed in between the dotted lines. And I know that you know how to do this, but I just want to show you one more time. My screen is not letting me click there. There we go. All right, so we're going to paste what we copied in between the dotted lines into the entry box. And remember, you are going to write your response, your college level paragraph in response to my prompts. And you are going to change your content that you have added, your college level paragraph. You are going to change that colored font. When you are done with that, you're going to click that blue Save Changes button in the bottom left-hand corner, and that will submit your journal entry to me. But I am curious to hear your thoughts on how poverty affects the different people inside of the family unit. So after watching that video, I'm going to ask you to reflect on that. How does it affect the adults? How does it affect the children? And this is a super interesting question. Do you view poverty as a macro or a micro problem? And remember, in sociology, when we think about certain things in our world, there's not really a right or wrong answer. And sometimes you can feel both sides of the fences. So as long as you answer number 3 with thorough explanations inside of your college level paragraph, you'll be good to go. It is your opinion on that. All right, and so once you're done with that journal, that is going to wrap up your session 9 work on economic issues, stressors, and family crisis. As always, if you have a question or a concern, make sure you shoot me an email. Have a great day.